I deal with a lot of death, overcoming death, planning for death. And if it's a multi-million dollar estate of a family and businesses and assets that we're trying to deploy in such a way that it doesn't damage the further uh, recipients of this money, or people that are involved in substance abuse that don't make it through, people that are involved in substance abuse and get well and make it through, the people that are left behind, we all eventually die. So one of the things that I talk about quite often, and it comes up with great regularity, is the concept of we die twice. And the meaning of we die twice is we die once a physical death, and then we die a second time the last time somebody mentions our name. And in between those two deaths, as we settle on the other side of that ethereal plane, you're living out your spirit life with your spirit family, and you're funded. For as much as we can understand this, you're funded by the positivity that's coming through that track, and the vibration that people are sending of, this was a good person, or she was kind-hearted, or this was something wonderful this person did for me, and it adds to your account. It gives you some poker chips or whatever it is, fishing tackle, or whatever it is that you need to be enjoying your best life with your spirit family on the other side. And then you're learning those lessons again on the other side, whether you be very wealthy or struggling because maybe you didn't make such good choices, and the vibration is a negativity that's coming to you, and it settles the books on the other side. And then the last time somebody says your name, then we start all over again. That ends your term with your spirit family, and you come back down to live another life and repeat the cycle. So there's a reason to be nice. There is a reason to be memorable. There is a reason to help people. When you get a chance to help people in this life, just remember it's going to benefit them, but it's also going to benefit you. And when you have a chance to be mean or ugly or toxic, that stays too, and there's a debit from your account for that pleasurable activity. When you want to tell somebody to F off, or you want to unleash on somebody and realize, in that moment that you have the power and you're going to use it on them, or you can be kind, and then they'll remember you for, pulling your foot off their chest, and not going through with the whatever evilness you could do, and that's remembered as well. But the other thing that finishes this conversation that I always have is this life is but one play on one game, on one field, in one season of 2,000 seasons of playing the game. And every time you got on the field for that one play with your friends that you're working with, and then you come back off the field for that one play, that's a lifetime. We're living this lifetime. One snap, one play, that's it. So we go off the field, we regroup, and then we go back in and play. So your spirit family is waiting on the sidelines for you on the other side. There's not an end to anything. It's just that play is over with, and in this life, how well did you do? Well, I fell down in this life. I learned to wear different cleats, or I learned to, watch different things, or do things differently this life. And then in the next life, we complete the learning process and we go back out and we do it again, hundreds of thousands of millions of times again, in different positions, in different scenarios. And so, don't think that it's so important. Don't think this life is so important. It's meant to be enjoyed. We're supposed to learn. We're supposed to help each other. We're supposed to help. And when someone dies, just know in a blink, you're going to see him again. And you're going to be able to revel in the, times that you had over the eons. And somebody dies when they're 50, it's sad. We wish they wouldn't have left the game so early. But they'll be back. You'll see them in the locker room. They're still there. The energy never gets depleted. And just know that they're watching the game. They're watching you finish the game. And you're going to see them again. And, honestly, 50 is not that different than 70. And do you want to live to 125? I don't think so. I don't know. But I guarantee you that live your life from a framework of kindness and helping others, because we die twice. And you want that energy that you put out to be energy that you want to come back to you, making deposits in your account, your emotional and lifetime wealth account, and not taking away from it. So be careful before you say a harsh word, or you're mean to someone. Be nice. It matters.